Hello and welcome back to Same But Different Mews, movie news. Clever, we know. This is a movie talk show where we're going to talk about entertainment news and you're just going to have to sit there and listen to it. Brody, are you ready?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to spell SBD with my hands. I got it in the end. Sorry, hold on.
Nice. Number 1, Jodie Comer is the top contender to play the next Bond. Who saw that coming?
Everyone was talking Phoebe Waller-Bridges or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Whatever. Shit.
I'm just excited because producers of James Bond and the studio execs have come out before and said, we are not making Bond a woman.
I wonder what they're going to do. Like, obviously 007. I just hope they don't do Jane because it's too on the head.
It'll be Janelle.
Janelle Bond.
Moving on, Kevin Smith has a director's cut of Batman Forever, the one with Val Kilmer. When I read this news, he said he will watch it and review it live. He has since done so. You can find it online. All the extra things he's just listed of what's in it, what's not in it. It's really cool.
Why does he have a director's cut?
Because he's the comic book guy and everybody loves him, and that he just does. Pedro Pascal has been offered the villain role for Paddington 3.
Ooh. What are those called? Like your Sonics and your Detective Pikachus and your Paddingtons?
I don't know. Fusion.
I think Paddington 2 is the best fusion movie of all time, and I'm pretty psyched to see Pedro Pascal because I have high hopes. I have high hopes for a third one.
We love Daddy Pascal on this channel. Moving on, Michael Keaton has never seen any Batman movie all the way through. The most of a Batman movie he has seen is The Dark Knight.
I am of the mindset that an actor does not need to know the source material to play it. I know a lot of people get really, really hung up on stuff like the whole Henry Cavill stuff with The Witcher, and everyone's like, oh, he's such a nerd, it's perfect. Who cares? Let the actors act. They don't need to know the source material.
Ooh, heavy disagree. I think they need to know the source material. However, I don't think they need to have seen other actors' renditions and performances of the same character.
I don't think they need to know the source material.
The movie and performance of that character will suffer greatly if they don't know the source material. That just has to be fact.
Disagree.
You're wrong.
Hugh Jackman didn't know jack shit about Wolverine or the X-Men before playing Wolverine, so.
Yeah, and he sucked at it. It's an exception to the rule. Velma season 2 has been greenlit. Why?
Excuse me?
Why? Christopher Lloyd and Carrie Elwes has been added to the TV series spin-off of Sonic, Knuckles.
Is Idris Elba playing Knuckles still?
I believe so, yes.
I never saw the second one.
Neither have I. The third one starts filming this year, though. The Hulk and Namor have officially and fully reverted back to Marvel, therefore allowing Marvel to now make Hulk movies. Linda Hamilton has been cast in Stranger Things 5, which is super cool casting.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm assuming and hoping she'll be a bad guy of some sort.
I just love how they're keeping with the theme of like bringing in some cool 80s actor into the series.
100%. Get it in 2034 probably, but
all the kids have kids. Jensen Ackles is rumored to be on the short list for Batman.
Yeah.
And this is a fan casting that everybody's wanted for a very long time, which is we're basically willing it to be true at this point.
Kind of like Jim Halpert as Fantastic Mr. What the hell?
You got it.
John Krasinski as Reed Richards.
Jim Halpert as Fantastic Mr. Fox. The movie festival that Netflix is now going to hold yearly, it's called To Doom. The word is supposed to be an onomatopoeia of the sound. Yeah, exactly. So they just had their little film festival where they released a bunch of trailers and a bunch of announcements, among of which are we got a One Piece live action teaser trailer, live action Avatar The Last Airbender pictures, trailer for a movie called Heart of Stone starring Gal Gadot, which you can just guess what that might be about.
Cleopatra. Medusa.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have let you have that reign of creativity.
I said the wrong person first anyway.
To me, Netflix, whenever they secure some sort of Marvel actor or big name A-list actor to do a movie, it's always some sort of action adventure spy thriller, shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, something. We've been talking about wanting a Hercules live action. There's been clamorings and rumorings about it happening. It's officially in development now.
I just really, really, really hope Benedict Sandwich isn't Hades.
Oh, I want. Oh, I don't want that. Weird casting that you might have to like warm up to really quick. But I kind of want to see Pete Davidson be Hades.
I am so okay with that in a weird way. I really
Okay,
am.
cool.
So in my mind, Hades should be a little bit older than that. I do see what you're saying. I do
Right?
see that.
Okay,
That would
cool.
be pretty
Cool. And if David Cornsweat or whatever his name is doesn't get Superman, I think he could play Hercules. Give him some reddish blonde hair.
Okay.
Marvel's Secret Invasion premiered yesterday. I watched it. It's quite good. It has a lot of faults, but the biggest fault that people are talking about right now is the fact that the opening credits is entirely made with AI. No human touched it. So as far as I know, it's the first of its kind.
Who cares? Get over it. This is ruining Marvel, man. Fuck. I'm like, who? It's an intro. It has nothing to do with the show. It is one tiny slice of creativity.
Yeah. Well, two things, and one argument for both sides of the coin. One, it looks dope. On the other side of the coin is the fact that somebody did not get a job because of this.
But a lot of TV shows don't need that and don't hire those people anyway. I get it. The Marvel intros are a little bit longer and a little bit more intricate, and somebody could have had a job. But also so many TV shows just are like, title, back to it. Don't let an intro, even if you avidly dislike it and you're very upset that somebody lost out on some work for it, that's fine. Don't let that take away from your enjoyment because it has nothing to do with it.
I agree with that. M. Night Shyamalan has announced his new movie. It is called Trap, and it takes place at a concert, and it's a psychological thriller.
So like everyone gets trapped in the concert hall, or maybe like the stage opens up and the band falls into a trap door from last night's magician show and they need to figure out how to get out, but the magician created an escape room for them.
Yo, the twist of this movie is the fact that Brody already wrote it. Finally, the last bit of news I'm just going to list all the trailers that have come out within the last week or so. Kraven the Hunter, Sony Marvel's new movie starring a Spider-Man villain, that came out. Zoe 102 is getting a movie.
I love Jamie Lynn Spears. What an amazing woman.
Where's she been? I missed her. There's a movie coming out called Challengers. It stars Zendaya. It's about tennis, I think. Zendaya.
I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I've heard a lot of people are like, I don't know how Tom Holland's okay with this. And I'm like, have you ever seen any celebrity couple ever?
I know. A movie is coming out called Priscilla, and it's the life biopic of Priscilla Presley and her experiences of it all. Squid Game, The Challenge, the reality TV show based on the TV show Squid Game is coming out. A trailer for Dumb Money got dropped today, and Dumb Money is the story of the GameStop stock that went crazy, starring Paul Dano, Pete Davidson, Seth Rogen, Shailene Woodley, and among others. So that's happening. And one last trailer that got dropped today. It's called The Beanie Bubble, and it is the story of how Beanie Babies went platinum gold crazy with popularity. And it stars Elizabeth Banks and Zach Galifianakis. Sans beard. He looks really, really different. And that is it for the news. As much as I have, anyway.
The Wonka trailer is not out yet. Wonka coming out with Timothée Chalamet. There have been screenings of it, apparently, that I've seen some TikTokers review, and they are saying that it looks absolutely marvelous. I just watched French Dispatch. It is the first time that I liked Timothée Chalamet in a role.
No!
He actually expressed emotions.
People, this is news. This is the news.
I wish I could play Wonka. I think I'd be a great Wonka, but whatever.
I think you'd be good at that. Maybe in the sequel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when he grows up and gets uglier.
That's it for the Mews this week. Stay tuned for next week when we drop another episode of the Mews, and also
Bombshell review comes out on a Monday.
As always, if you like hearing about movie news and you want us to be that source, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll keep giving it to you. I should stop saying that, I think.
We'll keep giving it to you.
We'll just keep giving it to you.
You like what you see? We're gonna give it to you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Janelle Bond.